All right, I'm going to do some demonstrations for you here. So in this case, this is what I want you to do. And you can do it however you like, but you'll need to be using either the knife tool. You will be using the knife tool for sure. You can start with the edge loop tool though. So there's a few ways we could go about this. I'm going to start this way. I'll switch to my knife tool, make a cut, add another edge here. And I'm going to select this, hit Control X to dissolve that one. Okay. Now we've got 4 faces we want to split this to. So first we got to get to 3. So we'll start with another cut here. And I'm just going to make a single knife cut there. And go to your, if you want to make this automatically evenly spaced, enable loop tools in your add-ons. It ships with Blender. Go to the right-click menu and space those out. That'll automatically space out those vertices. Then this last part's real easy. All you gotta do is make sure, turn that into a kite shape. And we can test to see if it looks nice in our sub D. Let's add a subdivision modifier. If you want to see all of the underlying geometry, turn off optimal display. Now we can see that. And it's nice and smooth there. That's some nice topology, okay? I'll demonstrate one of these techniques with the edge flow redirection. So this one might be a little confusing, so I'll do this one first, or I'll let you figure the other ones out. But we're going to do a merge operation. So we're going to click. Okay, to do this merge operation, it might seem confusing here. All you're going to do is select 3 verts and select the last position you want to merge into last. You merge at last. Okay? We have this loop here. It's looking nice. Now we'll just dissolve these and you're good. Easy enough. So this bevel exercise might seem a little confusing. Follow these instructions, but I'll show you one way to accomplish this. We're going to do a chamfer, a larger chamfer on one side. Select the other side, do a shorter one. And now we have this end gone. So we're just going to fix that with our knife tool. Okay. And we dissolve the middle one. Now bevel both of these and then make sure you have an even number. So I'm going to go down to 6 here. Then add a holding edge. We're going to add 2. This is important. Lower this down a bit. Slide these both down. Give us a little bit more room. Okay. Now we're going to merge all these vertices. Merge at center. Merge at center. Merge at center. Okay, and the next step is selecting every other edge here. You'll see why in a sec. We're going to dissolve those. You'll notice these are actually quads. They're triangle quads. 1, 2, 3, 4. They got 4 verts. You'll see why that's important in a minute. Let's add a nice bevel to this edge. We can right click, shade smooth, and then we'll check this with a subdivision. And you'll see those poles look nice. That's because the triangles, these are actually quads here. So we have nice topology there. Okay, putting some holes in meshes. You'll want loop tools again for this add-on, or for this exercise. So just select an even number, right-click, loop tools, circle. You may need to adjust your angle if it's not correct in your options here. I think mine looks okay right now. And I'm going to make that a little bigger and then hit I for inset. And we're going to create a loop. And the reason we do that is because these are terrible to do operations like bevel on. And now we can also select this ring. We've got some nice room to do a bevel. Okay. Edge pulls. I'll demonstrate one of these. We'll do this 5 pull. So for these exercises, you're going to move the pull. Right now, this pull is right in the center. But we can follow these steps and move it over. And that can be very important for edge flow. So add an edge there. Add another edge there. Then we're going to use our knife tool. Go like this. Like that. Then we're going to select these 3, dissolve them. We can move this around. Now, as we can see, our edge pull has moved right there. And now our edge flow has changed. Okay, as far as fixing bad meshes goes, make sure mesh check is on. Use all the things we've talked about. Got hidden edges here. Non-manifold geometry. So some canceled extrudes that are still around. Laminate faces, also from canceled extrudes. In this one is actually, you're seeing E-poles there and end poles, but that tells you that that's an extrude. So what do we know about those poles? Well, those are typically corners of some sort. So you'll probably need to merge those, then fix this one. Get those end gons, turn those into quads somehow by keeping that shape. Pay attention to the artifacting here. See what you can do to fix it. It's a canceled extrude. And this, we're showing end gons here. And I'm giving you a hint. It has to do with a vertex right there. This is a bent face. You'll probably just need the knife tool to fix that. And we've got loose geometry. Some loose vertices there. Should be pretty straightforward. Do your best. Do your best here. Move verts around, fix those n-gons. It's okay to use some triangles. And when it comes to normals, we'll talk more about normals this coming week. But in your mesh overlays or in your viewport overlays, turn on face orientation. Now these red ones, those are flipped. They are pointing the wrong direction. Now we can see some artifacting on these other faces as well. So Alt-N brings up our normal menu. Try using some of these tools, flip them. You can recalculate the outside, and that'll fix them all depending on the origin of your mesh and the surface. You don't really need to worry about these right now. Those are more advanced. So just worry about these three. And this has to do with smoothing. So some of you may already know, but this looks wrong because we have sharp edges and it's trying to be smooth. Now, we have shade smooth on. This is new in our context menu, shade auto smooth. But in order to get there in properties menu, go to the green triangle, our mesh data, normals, we can check on auto smooth. And there it is. Okay. All right. Let me know if you have questions.